Okay guys, week 2, battle in the box. Alright, it's a 7-minute AMRAP, which means as many reps as you can or as possible of 5 shoulder to overhead, 5 wall balls, and then 5 pull-ups. Alright, there's scaling options or weights that you can do. Alright, so you can start off doing 5 reps of shoulder to overhead with 50 kilos for the men or 30 kilos for the ladies. Alright, if that's a little bit too hard, we can bring the weight down. Alright, but this time you've got to do it for 7 reps, not 5. 40 for guys, 25 for girls. Or if that's a little bit challenging, you've got to do 10 reps, 30 for guys and 15 for the girls. Alright, that's the scaling options for shoulder to overhead. Alright, next one is 5 wall balls. Alright, that one's a 9 kilo ball for the guys and a 6 kilo ball for the girls. Alright, and then there's 5 pull-ups. Alright, otherwise if you can't do pull-ups, there's a scaling option of 7 reps. You can either use the band or any colour band or ring row. Straight the shoulder to overhead. She's going to bring it onto her shoulders. Alright, and then she's going to bring it up overhead any way she can. She can do a strict press.
Jeez.
Okay, she can do a push press or a push jerk or even a split jerk. Okay, with the split jerk she's got to bring her feet back together. Alright? Okay, so if you find any of those movements pretty good with that weight, the 30 kilos, alright, try that. Otherwise you can scale it down to a lesser weight. The wall balls, okay, all we're concentrating on is making sure the hips come below knee height. Alright, and then that was a no rep actually. Oh sorry, that was a rep. She's being to a men's height. Alright, so make sure you go all the way down and then you come up. Alright, so we're mainly focusing on hips below knees.
Yep.
Okay, the height of the ball, once she's come from the bottom of the squat, she's just got to go above that white line. Okay? Yep. Okay, so a no rep will be hips not going below knee height. Alright? Another one is the ball doesn't go above that line. Okay, so that's a no rep.
Not hitting the wall?
And not hitting the wall. Okay, that too is not there's a no rep. You can either do a strict pull-up, okay, you can do a kipping pull-up, okay, you can do a butterfly, okay, as long as the chin goes above the bar. Alright, so a no rep will be no chin over the bar. Okay, at any standard, whether it be strict, whether it be kipping or butterfly, okay? As long as the chin goes above the bar. Okay, that's for 5 reps. Alright, if you can't do a normal pull-up, it's a scaling option, starting off with a band. Alright, you can swing any way you like to go up. Alright, as long as the chin goes above the bar and full extension down the bottom. Okay, I should have explained that on the other pull-up too. Make sure your arms lock out down the bottom. Okay. All we're looking for is full extension starting off with. You can bend the knees, alright, and then try and get the chest up to the rings. Alright, so that's 2 good reps, that's 3 good reps. Okay, so a bad rep is not going to the rings.